Hello everybody and welcome back to another stream from the hardcore world where we have been doing a little bit of work on a staircase here. But last time that we were in this world, we took a break from the building and we went off and got some armor trims, which you can see on the armor here. So tonight we're going to be back to the building. That's the plan for this evening. We've got a few people in the chat. We've got Sunburn Relic in the chat. We've got Scott Charles in the chat. Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. I'm doing pretty well. It's good Monday evening. Good start to the week, but still early. It's only Monday. We got a few more days to go. Hopefully the rest of the week will go well too. But we've got a lot of things planned actually for this week because we've got a stream tonight. We're going to have a stream on Monday night. Obviously Monday night. What I meant to say was we're going to have a stream on Wednesday night. And we're also going to have a stream on Friday night as well. We've got Robin in the chat. Hello, Robin. Welcome. Yeah, so mark your calendars. We're going to be doing a stream Friday. It'll actually be earlier than this one. We're going to be starting probably a little bit around 4:30ish, 4:30 Eastern time. Yeah, it'll be a bit of an earlier chat Friday. Got something special planned. Surprise! I'll be posting some announcements about it later in the week. So if you want to keep up to date, go to Discord. There should be a link in the description. If there's not a link in the description, there's a link in the description of the videos and stuff. So all over the place. Otherwise, we're going to get started with our building for tonight. The plan is to work on these pillars here. We want to get those built. We also want to get some waterfalls added in. And I am looking forward to getting these built. So we've got a couple of pillars started and you can kind of see what we're going for here. We've got these arches that are going to go over where the path is. And then we've got some details that we're going to be adding in as well, going along through here. You can see we've got the walls and we've got some stairs and things. When we did the walls that go around the staircase, the happy gas ended up being really useful for making that process go a lot faster. And I'm thinking we're going to have the same effect with our pillars here. We'll probably end up building these pillars one at a time. The last one we may have a little trouble with because it's going to be hard to fit the happy gas in around, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Hopefully not too bad because we've got some Yep, got some bonus streams. And I'm super excited about Friday. I really want to tell you more about it. I just don't know if I can tell you yet. So I have to wait till I get clearance to be able to tell you. But yeah. So that's what I'm waiting for. All right. I was just looking up there. It's looking semi-squarish up there. Even though this is a circle. So all right, let's get our stuff out. So we've got everything that we've been using here that we put in these shulker boxes when we went on our little adventure. I'm thinking we might want to go grab some more stone real quick, just so that way we don't need to get it later. I do like having speed. I am getting somewhat used to it, which is a good and bad thing. Just don't know. Oh, there we go. Already off to a rough start. Can't even climb the stairs. Oh no. This staircase needs some work. Once we get this area done, we're gonna work on that area. Okay. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should be getting andesite instead of stone for this one. Because we're going to need andesite. Let's see. Oh, we're out of andesite. Okay. We were down to using diorite. Or crafting up andesite by hand. We're going to need to probably do some mining, I think, at some point. I don't know if we'll use a lot of andesite once we get down into the city section, but probably. It's one of my favorite blocks, detail blocks, especially polished andesite. All right, let's go through. I almost got the perfect amount of cobblestone. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Our block sounds are way down. Let's turn those up a little bit. There we go. Over the weekend, we did a stream in my main survival world, and I think that's going to be much better. Now we don't have to jump over that block every time we go through that tunnel. Probably could have done that a while ago. Anyways, I was saying we did a stream on Saturday from my main world, and we were using water bottles to create mud, and it was very loud, so had to turn down the block sounds. I think we are also short on cobblestone. We got a few things to get ready here. I thought we were all set to go, but no, we got just a little bit to do to get everything ready to go. We should probably get... We've already got one of those. Get one of everything. Especially the walls. Don't seem to have any andesite walls. Slabs. Andesite walls. Okay. That should get us going. We're gonna keep that out. All right. Should be ready. We need Mossy. Mossy, of course, is all the way up at the top. Come here, my friend. Oh, no. Of course. Right on past. There we go. All right. Down we go. Down we go. Yeah, the mudslinging stream. It was a lot of fun. We had lots of mud that was crafted up. All right. We gotta pick one of these to go with. Maybe we will go with the one that's the tallest. I was just looking at this section right here, and I'm thinking we probably need to do a little something to smooth this out, because this is looking a little bit rough. That might be enough. And we'll probably want to do something down here too. Probably go ahead, put most of these things out of the way so we can have plenty of room for all of our different detail blocks. That's not even enough room. Okay. Something like that. That's going to be necessary. And we've got to probably do that. And probably that. You know, whoa. One thing that I'm thinking is I should probably not be suffocating myself, but also would dripstone be something useful to add in? I think it would almost, because we do need some other colors in here. That's something we're gonna have to think about. We're gonna need to think about that just a little bit. As we go through, we might want to do that. I think we want to put a block there. Between Saturday and our work here, we have been getting quite a lot of experience using the new mobs. Saturday was all about the Nautilus. Today, and our previous work here, it's all about the Happy Gas, which is good. Now, one thing that I've thought is whether or not we want to have these pillars go straight up in all of these sections, or we want to start moving them around a little bit. And I'm almost wanting to move them around. And it might make sense to do a little bit of work with stone and then texture it afterwards once we get the shape down. Because what I'm thinking is if we were to have this one as just an example, we could have it go up, arching over to this spot right here. So it'd kind of go up like this. This one would still go straight too, and they would sort of intersect right at this corner. And then with this one that arches over here, we could then have another one start at about this point right here in the arch, going over. I think we want to start to do something just a little bit more curvy than just having straight lines all the way through, potentially. This could be tricky, but I also think it could look really good. So, I feel like we should give this a try. Let's get our stone, and we'll just kind of see if we can map it out a little bit. Let's sleep and give it a test. Check it out. Suffocation would be bad, yes. Yeah. Suffocation is best avoided. I mean, it's a very rough draft. We gotta do a lot of work before it's gonna look good. Come here, Mossy. We need you. I need you. Oh no. There we go. Maybe we have this one go up, a little bit like this. Okay. This is very much a rough draft. We got a lot to do to make it look good. And it's very tricky. But I think something like that. So then let's go ahead, get rid of the detail blocks I just found. I just put in here. We want stone, cobblestone, mossy cobblestone. Oh, we didn't get the moss. Get the moss. Now, probably want to do that there, and then we can start doing our mix. All right. Can we fit around? We can't fit around it. Oh no. This new plan is not gas friendly. Okay. We can get around to this side. Please. Please fit. There we go. Ah, it's so difficult. Gotta get our blocks placed on this side. Tight spaces. It's a squeeze. Mossy, you can do it. Mossy, you can do it. If I use the correct controls, it will help a lot more too. But there we go. We sort of did it. Oh, wait. Oh. There we go. Okay. Fit out through here. Does it look any better with... Oh, I think it does. I think we have to do a little bit less over on this side. We may have to go over here. Make this mossy cobblestone. We're gonna break that block. I think we gotta break this block. I think we're going to put moss here. Here. I want to break that block too. Let's see, is that a better... Yeah. I feel like that's a much better curve there. Let's go down here. And then we probably need to put something down here. So let's do a little bit of that. A little bit of that action there. Okay. Switch this out. That. Go down here. Switch these two out for some andesite. Better. Hello, Celebrity Sailboat. You made it. Welcome. Celebrity Sailboat. Don't just float, soar. Thank you so much for the 2. I appreciate that. So very nice. So then we can work on this one over here. So we gotta expand it a little bit. It's gotta be a little bit thicker. Oh no, can't quite fit. Come on, Mossy, you can do it. You can do it. I knew you could. I believed in you. Hello, I'm Crate. Welcome. Yes. Balloon's gonna do it. Balloon is going to do it. Balloon's got half the skill of Mossy here. We're gonna be in great shape. There. This one. This one. Okay. Oh. Why can't we go down? Uh-oh. I think we're stuck. We're stuck. Can we get out? Oh, we did get out. Phew. And then I think what we could do is we can get a little bit creative over here. And do something along those lines. Okay. I think in order to get a good look at this, we got to get off because we got to be able to just... We're definitely going to need some glow lighting. I imagine all of these ledges are going to be just mob spawning central. I think we need to do a little bit more right there. But I think that is going to be good. If we go down, hard to tell. Probably the other thing that we need to do is also have it connect up. So we've got to get it to go across here. Staircase and a gauntlet. Yes, exactly. I want to go ahead, put in our archway here. A bit like that. Maybe we'll go ahead and get some detail blocks in here. Let's see. We want stairs, maybe a slab or two. Okay. Yeah, right there's where we go. This would be where having jump boost might be kind of nice, but we don't have it because we are doing speed instead for the Happy Ghast, which is fine. We'll make it work. A little bit of that. Maybe these here. That. That. That's good. Who knows? We're really wanting to do this side, I think, because on the other side we could still use the happy gas, but this side is a little bit tricky. I think that's fine. I think what we're going to want to do is this here. Break that. We'll put a stair there. Stair there. 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 Yeah. That's good. Probably need one of those. Should be good. And maybe some of those. That too. Activated the elytra just in time. Right. Well, I need to stop falling off my staircase. We might need railings. Safety railings for those of us who are challenged to stay on it. All right. What I was going to do was put in some different detail blocks. Oh, that's good. Maybe that. Maybe that there. Okay. Just gotta smooth off the corners a little bit. Want to also do the same thing. Do we want it? Where do we want it? Maybe here? We have it start there. Right there. I think that might be the good spot for it. And just drop down this way. And over here. That. A little bit of that. I think that might work. Is this vertical tunnel going to be balloon safe? Yeah. That's a good question. I think the middle should be balloon safe. We should try to make the middle balloon safe. Whether it's FoxFoil safe is another question. I didn't realize that block had nothing underneath it. Let's do this. Oh, that's why we don't have... Do we? We have no cobblestone slabs. Well, that's just not the way that should go. I have some of those. Okay. I want to be able to do this. Yeah. Yeah. Railings might be good. I think we got to try to figure out if we can do railings in a way that looks like a natural formation. And probably once it's all built up, you know, these are going to serve as some natural barriers too. Almost think we have to do this here. Yeah. That's super thick. Whereas these, yeah, there we go. Okay. Here comes Mossy. Right on time. Gotta do. Oh. Yep. I shouldn't be mining the blocks under my feet. It's not the way to go. Especially at this height. Well, that was not the plan. So we want to go over here and do this there. And let's get our stairs here. Let's grab. Come on. You can do it. Okay. So we've got those details in. Let's see. I feel like that's good. We want... Yeah. Yeah, mining blocks out is never a good idea. In any version, definitely really not good in hardcore. What I'm trying to decide now is whether we want the pillar here to go up from where these two come together. That might be a good way of doing it. If it comes up from here to that corner again. Maybe not right away. Maybe it goes up the middle and then to that corner. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get this planned out. We're gonna sleep in a nice, safe place. All right. Oh. So relaxing. There we go. Okay, Mossy, we're ready. We're ready for you. So we're gonna go stone starting here. And if we were to go up and back and then sort of over, right? Bit like that. And maybe even further back. Go around to the other side. Up. Up. There. About there. What are we thinking? I'm thinking this is actually probably a good way to go from 4 pillars to 3 pillars. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking I don't like it. It might be all right. Maybe it's just because it's not finished. We could actually, let's go ahead, grab these blocks. And then gotta go back to our block rotation so that way we can properly detail it out. It's tricky maneuvering. I probably could have made this hole even bigger for what I want to try to do. I'm almost thinking we made it too small. Maybe not. Maybe we'll be able to make it work. There we go, we did it. Just like trying to maneuver through this area. Yeah, gotta get some of these. We want that. All right. Going through. I think we want to go ahead and just take those out. We can do that. That's good. All right. Perfect. Okay, we can just put that there. And that can come to there. And then do that. All right. What are we thinking with this? I'm thinking we have to get the rest in. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's by itself, it's never going to look perfect. But just gonna be sort of, what is this? Why is it like that? We gotta get it worked out here. So we need to have an archway here. So we got those, and then we can get these, and then of that. Like that. There we go. And maybe we'll do... We could even do an archway here. This would probably be a good spot for one. That. That's good, right? I think that's good. Oh, that's... Maybe not, but... When in doubt, add more blocks. Yeah. And we can smooth that out with a little bit of... Okay. That works. Now, the detailing. Look at the detailing. Detailing is what makes it even better. I think probably stairs and only a few slabs. We don't necessarily need a lot of slabs. The walls and stairs are crucial. Maybe just of those. Go back here. I want to put one there. Can we get through there? There we go. All right. There we are. Maybe that. That's good. Okay. Probably could do with maybe some walls in this spot. Help it seem a little bit less blocky. Well, actually less blocky is not in it. A little less smooth. It's very flat. You gotta keep it interesting. That there. There. Here we can do something like this, I think. Oh, nice. Making a village. Villages are nice projects. I like doing villages. Okay. Let's get some sleep here. Yeah. I think that's... Whoa. 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 I mean, no, that was completely intentional. I meant to fall down there. I gotta get this section done. Okay. There. Good. Maybe we do need a slab right there. It's the perfect spot for a slab. All right. Now, let's go up. I'm thinking, do I want... Yep, this is where I want to be. Right here. So there is that. And then that. And that. And that. Okay. Ooh, sounds like a good plan. I'm great. Okay. I think we're getting what I want. Yeah. It's so tricky. Yeah. I try not to panic. All right. So now, where should we take this? It almost... We may need to do the other ones and bring the other ones up. I think that's what we have to do. Otherwise, we might end up without having what we want where we want it. So let's go all the way down. Oh, and I forgot this wall. There's this wall that didn't get any of the texturing. Maybe we should do that real quick. Better. We don't need to do a lot, but it does need to at least look like it fits with the rest of the walls. Yeah, Robin, I think it's got to get the little details. Right now, it's starting to really blend together. It's all the same. Gonna need some serious work before we're through here. All right. This pillar's got no detail on it. I have to. I want that there. Okay. I don't think that this is where we want this one. Maybe we don't have one there. We only have 3. We're running out of blocks. Let's see. Mossy cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone. We have no mossy cobblestone. 1, 2. Okay. But I'm thinking if we were to can't get through. I can't get through. We're stuck. Okay. There we go. Oh, now I can't get down. I can't reach that far down. All right, hold on. Mossy. I'm gonna leave you for a second. Okay. Let's go this way. Moss blocks. I think we're going to, I mean, I'm trying to do something that's more like, what if the stone were tree roots a little bit? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Can I read your last, let's see. Your last message. So far, I'm in the middle of making food barn. Ooh, nice. That's a good idea. All right. It always helps to have a story for a build. Helps you pick out what to do. give you inspiration and ideas. And that seems like a pretty good idea. All right. Now, do I need any custom art like... Thanks. I'm not really looking for anything at the moment, but but if it changes, I can let you know. This pillar is looking a little thin. We gotta bulk it up a little bit. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. A little spindly. Maybe. Okay. Jump. There we go. Maybe that's better. Okay. Yeah. Gotta connect things up a little bit better here. Place one block, then look at it. Then place another block, then look at it. I don't have a picture of the bakery or the food barn, but I can post pictures of the layout so far. Fountain. Yeah, you can definitely do... The Discord's a great place to do that. Yeah, or on the community tab. Yep. I did just open that up last week. So you're welcome to post it to the community tab or in the Discord. We've got... In the Discord, there is a channel for posting projects, and the community tab is also a great place to do that too. I didn't have it available for a little while, but I recently turned it on, so it is an available feature. All right. We need that. And we need to go under here. Gotta go probably fit something like that. And that. Maybe that. There. From different angles, it does look a little bit weird. We got... Maybe if we get some of these other blocks going. All right. That'll help fill in the gaps. I don't know. Yeah, then the community tab sounds like the place to do it. All right, there we go. That's gonna just hop over here, put in some. Jumping as if I could jump and place this wall. Can't do that. All right. So there's that. Going there. Now, how does that look from here? Yes. I think that's good. So that way we can have the branching down here. I think if we were to do the if we were to do the 4, then it would look strange further up where we started doing the branching. So this way, the branching can start earlier. And I want to go ahead. Stay there. So we're gonna go like this. Nope, nope, not there. Okay. I think we just need more branching. That's what we need. It's so, maybe what we'll do is we're going to get it to that level where we got up there, and then we'll go through and we're going to start adding in some of the other blocks. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to really tell what the overall effect is going to be. And I think we want to be able to start to see how this is going to come together. I kind of need it just to know whether I'm on the right track or not. Okay. So, our next one. Oh, nice. Let's see if we were to... Now, do we want... We've got it branching there. What if the next branching were to start here? Over to here. No, I don't know that we want that. There needs to be one that goes from here to there. Hold on. Where do we want this to connect up from? Maybe it goes from there to here, and then from here, there. That might be what it is. All right, let's do it. Switch over the blocks. Ah, thanks, great. Yeah. Try to keep some upbeat music. Happy-go-lucky. It does sound playful. That's the primary descriptor for these songs from where I get them. Is that they're playful songs. All right. Come on. Come on, Marcy. Up and over. You can do it. We gotta get it. I almost think, given the tight spaces, Mossy needs to come up here. And we just have to build the platforms without our friend. Because the maneuvering, spend more time maneuvering than I do placing blocks. All right. Rocket into Robin, thank you so much for the gift memberships. That's so awesome. 5. Amazing. Super amazing. All right. So, yeah, see, this is what was happening. We were going the wrong direction. We want to go to that pillar over there. So we need to go this way. I was getting thrown off. Right, there we go. Then we can do there. There. Okay. And there. Now we need Mossy come in and do the underneath. All right, my friend. Your services are required. Nope. Nope. Wait. He's like, yeah, I'm out of here. You didn't want me before. You don't need me now. And down we go. Down we go. Thread the needle. Okay. want to be. Right here. Perfect. Got the underside that we got to do. So this is going to go here. We're going to probably do a little bit of that. Some of that action. Let's do this. Eventually there. I think we probably could do then for that. Yeah. Also then need to put in some stairs. Can we go up? I'll put a stair there, but I can't get the right angle from here, so we're gonna do it this way. Go. Yeah, that's what we needed, just like that. And then I think what we want to do is maybe we're going to go from here. We're catching on everything. Okay. Gotta go. We almost need to come. I may have messed up. But we can make it work. What we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna go from here. And then this way, we can have a main central pillar opposite of these two. I think we can recover it. Let's see. Yeah. Because we could have it connect up right in the center here. There we are. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Right in the center. No stone. No. Okay. That's what we need. Let's see. And then what we can do is we have our archway right there. Yep. Yep. This is what we needed. Okay. So now, putting in our detail blocks. Except not there because that's not great. We don't do doubles. Okay. Maybe we need just a little bit more variety. We still haven't made it very far. But there are parts of it that are getting darker. We're going to need to get some lights in here. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Not very far at all. This form of building is not quick. That's for sure. Okay, where's our friendly ghast? Let's see. Okay. Now, will vines be green or brown here in this? Ooh. That's a good question. We'll probably not use the traditional vines, but because I do think that they would be brown. How's my day going? My day's going pretty good. Toro, how's your day going? Glad you can make it. that. That. Not. Just like we can't do andesite there. Maybe what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go there. Close enough. Can I reach? Yes, I can. We did it. We did it. All right. Okay. One more thing that I want to do. Just a little bit of this here. Can we do this side? Yes, we can. There we go. Yeah, the wool stairs and slabs was not what I was expecting either. Would never have guessed that. Would have wanted it, but never would have guessed it. Now this is not. No. We can't just have stone in the middle of our mossy blocks. That doesn't look good. Okay, so we've got this one here. Where do we go from here? Let's just take a look from down here. Okay, so we've got it branching from there. Now, that goes up and over. Maybe. Let's take a break from the stone. I think that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna get some of our other blocks. Start mixing those in. Just to see the effect. Yeah. Well, can't blame that. Can't blame the AI for not being able to guess that from sheep. I suppose. Potentially. All right. I think our other blocks are up here. Whoop. Here we go. Right. This is the one that we want. This is coarse stirred. Yeah, we've got these other things. Okay. Let's take this with us. We do have blueberries. Okay. This could be the challenge. Can you glide down the stairs? I almost made it perfectly. Okay. One thing we're going to need to do is find an overhang. Go over here. Put that down. Get ourselves some bone meal. Okay. Glowberries. Let's grab all of these. Those. Don't know that we want those, but we do want these. Hanging roots. I think we need some shears. Otherwise, we're going to end up all sorts of trouble. Okay. We also need more of this. Just got to get a few things here that we're going to be able to use. So let's see. What we can do. Amazing how dark this corner has gotten. We're gonna need to do some lighting. Let's think about where we want things to go. I'm thinking that these glowberries could be good here, but what if this is very tall? What if we mix and match this a little bit? Mount one we can place it on. That. And we can do that. Let's grab our shears. Now, what if we also do a little bit of this. As well. Will that look good? I like it. I think we need to put a little bit more in that corner right there. Let's see. Let me put one there. Maybe that way. That's the way to do it. Yeah. It's always possible. All right. That's probably a good little corner detail. Yeah. We got the second layer of detail coming in. So I want to do. Oh, this corner is not nearly as tall. Okay, we want to be on this side. So we can do. Little practice here. Maybe we'll just do one with lights. Yep. Oh, that's tough. Yeah. All right, there we go. So I'm thinking if we do something like this, where we're going to have a little bit more separation from our walls. And we're going to have all sorts of particles. But then we've got our other flowers here too. Now, one thing I've never tried. Can we put these? Oh, we can. Does that look strange? I mean, I think that actually could be good. What if we... Oh, I didn't think about that. I think we got it back. What about on this one? I think I actually like it with just the green one. Okay. what we might actually want to do... Now, I can't remember. I think we have to... Let's see. Because I want to be able to use these, but... Can we bone meal those, or is it that we need to bone meal? We need to bone meal the rooted dirt. Okay. So we need to get some rooted dirt, because I do also want to put some of these in here. I think these are... also going to help. Get us some different colors. Particles aplenty. Yeah, too much is never. True. True. Particles are good. And I really like that the cherry blossoms have the particles. Because we can also do these ones. Put that there. That's going to give us a good amount. I don't know if we want that there though. But I also want these in here. Now, before we get too far with the roots, I want to be able to put in more of these. And I think we want to get some coarse dirt for that. So let's go up and get our coarse dirt. That's just dirt. Do we not have? Well, I know we have gravel, so let's get a few of these and then we'll go down and get the gravel. Oh. Crash, crash, crash. Bone block. Yeah. I don't actually have that many bone blocks, but... These are about all the ones that I have. One thing I was actually just thinking about that we should check is whether or not this area is what the biome is. Where is the biome? Biome, deep dark. So actually we don't even need to have light through here because we're in the deep dark, so mobs are not going to spawn anyways. Interesting. Gives us some choices that we might not otherwise have. All right, but yes, I want to be able, let's go back down. Okay, where do the roots come up? Okay, so here. So I want to make sure I don't lose my roots. So let's see, if we were to go ahead and break that, put that in. I want to start to mix in some coarse dirt. because that's going to give us just a little bit more variation. Okay, that's one back. There we go. Because then what we can do is we can, you know, put these in. Also do with one here. The nice thing is we do it in the right spot. Well, actually in any of these spots, because we've got the staircase, we'll have the particles during the day. We should. Maybe not. Yeah, we're getting them. Okay. We got the fireflies in here too. Let's get ourselves the... I don't know if that's too much. I almost think these are too much. Yeah, the leaf litter is a really nice... I like the firefly bushes, obviously, because I'm using them here. But the leaf litter I also really like, too. Leaf litter is a great addition. Ah. There we are. That. Now, go back to our that's better. Just trying to think of where we can put in different blocks. So what if we do something like that? That's going to add just some color. You're not going to have a clear view of it, but I think it does add, unless you're right here. Yeah. Helps to add in some color too. Do some of our coarse dirt. Will those glowberries grow glowberries, or do you got to bone meal them? They should grow glowberries. I don't know if they grow after you stop them from growing longer. But I'm thinking I don't necessarily want a bunch of glowberries. So I guess the answer is I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's see. We have that there. Maybe we will do... I feel like we should do some. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think if once we get these in, it's going to help separate out. It was getting a little bit too much of blending it all together. So we got to get more going on. Break it up a little bit. Break it up a little bit. Just too much. We need to also get our glow lichen in here. This is one thing that I think is nice about better without shaders is glow lichen. With shaders, it glows. Obviously, it glows. It's got like little. It doesn't blend in as well. But it can be a nice bit of texturing without shaders. But then if you add shaders, and it stands out in a different way. Whereas here it's a little bit more subtle. But I think because we're in a deep dark, we don't have to worry about mobs. So it's just a matter of what do we want to be able to see. Do we want light in areas? Do we not want light in areas? I think having light for these helps highlight the corners. And we might get some grass down here. I might need to get a grass farm. I wonder if we want to do a little bit here. Maybe not a lot, just a little bit of color. And maybe we could, that's how we can mix this. Oh, you can't place it on, oh no. Okay, so we could do it that way. Thanks so much, Sunburned Relic. I hope you feel better. Migraines are no fun. Okay. Let's get some sleep. Maybe we want these in here. It's sort of tucked away there. Maybe like that. Just a little, you know, come around a corner, bunch of color. Oh, you can put them on there. Well, now that opens up all sorts of possibilities. Hopefully nobody has allergies because we got all the particles. Okay. Yeah, and then I think we do need to put our cherry blossoms in here. Maybe just a little bit. I really like how mixing in the cherry blossoms works with our glowberries. Just a little bit. It's a nice combination. Never really done that before. I like it. I like it. Got a lot more plants we're going to need to collect to be able to go all the way up to the top. So, trim these. No. Maybe we need to put one of these here. There we go. There. Firefly bush. I think we got to put a firefly bush on this side. We're getting a little one-sided here. There we go. Maybe we'll do a little bit of our flowers here. I really like this. All right. Maybe we need to put some on that section. Let's see. Can we hop down? Oh, a little bit like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think we're getting a little bit of a better idea here of what this could look like. Tell us what time Friday Fun Day is scheduled for. I might have mentioned it. It's going to be starting probably about 5 p.m. Eastern time. Or not probably. It's going to be starting at 5 p.m. Eastern time. We need... how many glowberries here? All right. I think that's pretty good. We need a lot more of the roots. A lot of roots. Because I want to probably do that on all of them. I think that's going to really help to pull out the ledge from other areas. We actually, I mean, we could even put them in here too. There are so many things that we could add in. I do also want to give... I think we probably should try to get some dripstone. That might help too. Yeah. All right. Let's do a little walkthrough. Oh, we're walking through right now, but we'll walk from the top down. All right. You kind of... Now, the one thing that we haven't added in that I think we're going to add in are the waterfalls. I wonder, could we try that? Let's just see if we can get a bucket, water bucket. What would this look like? I don't know the best way to do this. Maybe, what happens if we do this? No, I don't want that. And you know what? Would we have to do something? This. Okay, let's retry that again. Wait for it to get to the bottom. What I want is just one block wide column of water. Okay. So, yeah. I feel like if we had that in a couple of spots, I think blue would be the perfect color to add in. If not water, then we need some other kind of blue. Okay. I like it. Something to work out how to do next time. Yeah. Yeah, I like the waterfall. It's gonna be a good addition, but we gotta work out how to disguise it. And I want to do it so that it's not just one coming all the way down straight from the top. So we're going to want to have it probably about that same height as what we just did, but then alternating it as we go up. And we might have some other ones that maybe we have them. Wonder if we could even have them in a corner, you know, just water coming through here, and then you could take out that block, and then just have the water. Maybe. I don't know. Lots that we can do here. Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good idea now of what the finished product is going to look like. We need to do something about the floor down here. The floor down here is a mess, but we're starting to get there. I think that's where we're going to leave it though for tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday with another stream. We'll probably be, well, for Wednesday, we're going to be in, I think we'll be in my survival world, just my regular survival world on Wednesday, because we got some work that I want to do over there. And then Friday, special announcement. Look for it later in the week. I'll post it. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Thanks Robin. Thanks Celebrity Sailboat. Thanks Sunburn Relic. I am Crate. So glad you all could make it. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. And we'll see you in a couple days.